Hey, good afternoon everyone, it's Tractor Man 44. Guess you can hear my son-in-law over in the wood pile with chainsaw going. He's busy doing something else. But you're going to see me do something today. I'm going to complain a little bit. Now, you know, I don't complain about nothing. I get fried eggs for breakfast sometimes in a restaurant, well, you know, in the past. Order them, you know, hard or over medium or whatever, and they come out all nasty and snotty and everything, you know. Sometimes you go out for a nice steak, you know, and you get a baked potato. I've had baked potatoes, had frost in the middle of it, literally nowhere near thoroughly cooked. I've had steaks that I've ordered medium well, but I've had them come out so bloody, you know, it's just like, you know, a doggone wildcat wouldn't even eat it, you know what I mean? But I'd go ahead and eat it, never complain. But you know, one thing I do complain about is whenever I spend pretty close to $1,000 for a component, a device to make my life easier, and it turned out to be something that does not make my life easier. Now when it works fine. The problem is it almost never works. And what I'm talking about is a Ramsey winch. It's an RE8000 Ramsey winch, and this is not a review on it by no means whatsoever. I would never recommend anyone buying it in particular, but I'm not going to bash them that bad. I'm just going to tell you the problems I've had with it and how it let me down again this past weekend. I needed it bad to roll up a couple of logs, and I couldn't get nothing out of it. So you know what? I'm going to take it over the shed. I'll see if I can make it work. When I get it working, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to replace it with the Badlands 12,000 pound winch instead of this Ramsey 8,000. So we're going to move it over there. If my little tractor will pick it up in the bucket, I'm going to move it over with the little tractor. Okay, now I gotta admit, I bit off just a little more than I could chew with this little tractor. I'm down here on the hillside on the gravel, and it's wanting to push me a little bit because that trailer's pretty heavy. I forgot what it weighs, 4,800 pounds or something like that. So it's pretty heavy. And that little old tractor, I don't even know what it tops in at, but it ain't very much at all. So I had to back up and regroup, and I put me a couple of skids down, some old ramps made out of 8-inch channel iron. You can see them laying on the ground. And I went around the back, and I'm going to go ahead and push it forward, uphill and to the right, just a little bit on them skids. If the plan holds out, that is. Well, now that didn't work too bad. I was kind of happy about that. Should have went and got the bigger tractor, but the bigger tractor been a little harder to manipulate. This little guy here is a little more nimble. I figured we could finagle around and be able to get it in there. And if I was going to, if this is early in the morning, I could go ahead and put that snoot inside the shed and work on it, because it looks like it's getting ready to rain. But it's too late in the day. I don't want to put it all the way inside the shed, you know, and then I can't close the shed for the night, or I'd have to move it back out. But yeah, definitely had pretty much of too much of a snoot full for that little Kubota. Should have had the bigger one, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we got it in here. Nobody got maimed, mutilated, butchered, or anything of that nature. So I'm going to do a video on changing it to the Badlands. But for now, we did what we wanted to do today, and that's get this thing over here out of the woods and ready to work on. And this Tractor Man 44, and I am out of here.